Hey, what's up guys, severeidaho here, and today I wanted to show you guys how to make a cow grinder. This is helpful on faction servers where you need a lot of food. The beginning stages of this design start with chest. We have trap chest and regular chest, and what we're going to do is place these side by side. The general rule here is how much spawners are you going to use. The way I set this up for right now, that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spawners on one side and 8 on the other side. You have to build this from the ground up. It's the easiest way that I've found. You want to get a hopper, you want to shift and then place. Do that for all these ones in the very edge of the chest. Okay, so we got that down. Now we're gonna get some stained glass. Shift click. That glass is not gonna go there, by the way. It's gonna go up here, and then I'm gonna go down here and break that. And then you want to get the glass and put it all the way around the edges. Now obviously if you're on a faction server, if the faction server is hardcore, they're not going to let you build these hoppers, so you're going to have to buy. This could be pretty costly design for your base, so make sure that you have enough room. 8, 9, 10. This is 10 blocks wide, so make sure you have enough room. Then we're going to build up the walls here. The best server for this type of grinder is going to be a fast food server, and to be honest, you don't find those that much these days. Every now and then somebody will release one. The only one that I know of right now is TNT PvP, and not sure if that one is still even going. Fast food's kind of dead. Okay, now what we're gonna do here is get some signs. I'm using too many items mod. That's what you see here, because I don't need chests anymore. I'm just gonna put that away. I'm gonna grab these signs, and 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks up. Place signs all the way across. Both sides. I'm sure that sign right there is bothering you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and fix that. Then what we're gonna do is build a few more blocks higher. Of course you can compact this design. This is just the way I do it. It's worked well for me. I've noticed that this design produces quite a bit of meat in your chest. If you AFK the grinder, you'll be good. You have to be close by the spawner to get the cows to spawn. Oh, by the way, this spot where above the signs, that is going to be lava there. So I got a lava bucket. Get that to where it goes both sides, then place here 2 buckets. Then you can have this very, oh wait, perfect. Okay, so the 8 wide is perfect for just 4 lava, so you don't have to put much. Then what we're gonna do is put blocks up. I like to do it with this glass because it just looks cool and you can see through it and it doesn't make much difference. If you're gonna build on a server, you might want to protect your spawners, so depending on your server you could use water for protection. Looks like I'm still standing in it. And then what we're gonna do here is build 2 out on the side. This is where everything's going to happen. This is where the cows are gonna come from. The walls, the edges, don't do nothing to those. This is going to be the edge of the spawner, so nothing's really going to happen there. Then you're going to want to put 1 block up, and then again do the side 3 high. And just 1 block there. Break that. Alright, this is where you're gonna have sticky pistons. Place them there. You have to use sticky pistons, by the way. Regular piston is not gonna let you get the block back. Gonna break these blocks. This is where your spawners are gonna go. You can use mushroom cow spawners. It's not really much of a difference between the cow spawner and the mushroom. I typically like to use the mushroom. So what we're gonna do is place that here. Break those blocks. Break that. So you're gonna need 16 spawners for this. Could be quite costly on your server money, so be prepared for that. And then here we're gonna break this down. This is where all the fun starts happening. If you're wondering why cows are not spawning, that's because they have no grass to spawn on. Passive mobs need grass to spawn on. At least most of them do. So what we're going to do here is we're going to place some grass. You'll see they'll start spawning. It's kind of annoying, but you push them off, you'll be good. Alright, this is where it starts getting really fun. I'm gonna put some things back. I'm gonna get some repeaters. Push that cow off. Put repeaters over the spawners. This is when you get trolled by the cows. Out of here. Usually if you give them one hit, they'll take off. And then you're going to want to put pressure plates. Come on, get out of the way. And then because you have glass here, you have to have a solid block. So what I usually do is put stone, and then as you'll see, it will work. Come on, cow, get out, get off, get off. Alright, alright, and then what we're gonna want to do is knock the cows off. Knock them off, knock them off. And then you'll see that block is going to actually push them off when they get close to it. Even when I get close to it. So you're going to want to be very careful. Obviously I'm doing it flying right now, but on a server you're not going to have that luxury. They're not getting pushed off here yet because I have not put the piston down, and I also have to make that block. Kind of doing everything backwards here, but as you'll see, it does work. Once you have it all set, everything becomes a lot easier. You'll start seeing everything work like it's supposed to. Okay, we got all that, so we're just gonna have to press. Alright, let's get these guys off. Alright, so now when they spawn, they're all gonna be pushed off as long as you got that block on the thing. And so now what you want to do is cover this. I like to just put one block over. Alright, that's it. As you'll see, you don't need a light source because the lava pretty much does that for you. You'll see on the bottom here, when you open these chests, you're gonna see that the cows are dying when they fall through the lava. They end up running around and they die. On the servers, I would just come put a block under the spawner just to kind of protect it. Nothing's gonna spawn under it, so you don't have to worry about that. And that's it. Ends up being kind of like a T there. Alright, so that's it. Let's count the blocks. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 blocks high, 10 blocks wide. So that's all you need for your base. Keep Keep in mind, if you're on single player, you won't be able to place spawners unless you have too many items mod. That's the only way I'm able to do it, because when I press this, these spawners, if I want a chicken, why didn't it give me a, oh yeah, these are the spawners that you're going to be placing. So cave spider, I'm on, what's it called, friendly, or what's it called, creative, so you know the bad mobs are not going to spawn. So that's it for this design. Pretty simple. Hopefully I went over it pretty well with you so you can understand it. Every single one of these chests will end up filling with meat and leather. It'll already be cooked for you, so you don't have to waste no time with a furnace. If this was a water protection server, you could simply get your water, place on two corners, two sides of the wall, place in the middle. The water becomes a full-blown protection here. And then sometimes some of the corners don't fill with water, and it still works. As you'll see, the water doesn't do anything here. And then you can block the water so I'm still clicking that. Anyways, you guys get the picture. Ended up having issues with this side here. Water protection is always a good thing on water protection servers, obviously. So that's what she ends up looking like if you put water protection on her. Does the trick. As you see, they produce quite fast. The spawn rates are pretty decent. This will fill up fast. If you have more spawners, you can build out this way or the other side. I usually start out with 8, and then when I want to add more, I just extend, you know, from the side. And so you could make a spawner with one of these grinders with the 100 cow spawners if you wanted to. It all ends up how much meat you need, and you know how big is your demand. Just placing these blocks all wrong. Alright, these are filling up nice and fast. You'll notice that if you're in your base a lot, usually about, I don't know, 3 hours, almost all these chests will be full. It produces pretty stinking fast, so you'll be good to go, whatever kind of server you're playing on. So as long as you could buy cow spawners and buy hoppers, you'll be good. So anyways, that's gonna do it for this tutorial. Hope you guys liked it. I'll be making some more faction server tutorials. Leave a comment on what you would like to see, what you'd like to learn, and I can try to do that for you. If you haven't yet, please subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.